In a small town, filled with charm and quiet daily rhythms, there lived two brothers, Wei and Jian. Though they shared the same home, they had grown distant over the years, often clashing over small disagreements that escalated into heated arguments. The neighbors would sometimes hear their voices raised, each determined to have the last word, convinced that if they argued fiercely enough, they would emerge victorious. One day their elderly grandfather visited from a distant village. Wise and soft-spoken, he watched as Wei and Jian argued bitterly over a trivial issue. When their voices fell silent, he stepped forward and said, "Come with me tomorrow. I want to show you something." Curious, the brothers followed him at dawn to a quiet forest nearby, where a small stream flowed gently over smooth stones. They watched as the grandfather knelt by the stream, cupped his hands, and splashed water onto a large rock in its path. He asked the brothers with a gentle smile, "What do you see?" "It's just a rock," said Wei, confused. "The water flows around it," Jian added. The grandfather nodded. "This rock has stood here, unmoved, for years. Yet notice how the water, soft and silent, gradually smooths the rough stone, wearing away its edges without force, without a single harsh word." The brothers looked at each other, understanding dawning in their eyes as their grandfather continued. "When anger rises, you think the louder you are, the stronger you become. But silence is like water. It flows around the obstacles, shaping them gently over time. In silence, you hold the power to soften any conflict, without causing harm." Jian looked at the stream, realizing how futile his shouting had been. Wei too felt a shift within him, seeing how silence could carry strength. From that day, the brothers practiced restraint, letting silence soften their tempers and allowing patience to flow between them. In moments when words failed, silence became their truce, a gentle space that helped them listen rather than fight. Over time, their bond grew strong, each learning that the greatest strength often lies in the quiet power of peace, the silence that mends where words would divide. A silence that unveils gentle strength, capable of melting even the hardest hearts, transforming conflict and paving the way for peace where words fail. Often, the greatest force for reconciliation lies in patience, humility, and the silent strength of love.